Angel Reese did what everybody expected Angel Reese to do. Basically gave the finger to Candace Parker during her retirement ceremony. Or not, jersey retirement ceremony. Like, we all kind of knew that was going to happen. I think everyone kind of knew it was going to happen. Everybody knew that Angel Reese was not going to celebrate Candace Parker. Why? Because I shit you not, Candace Parker said that Angel Reese is not as good as Paige Beckers or Arike.
Angel Reese just pulled off the kind of move that makes the internet stop, rewind, and go, wait, did she really just do that? Candace Parker's jersey retirement was supposed to be a fairy tale night, confetti and roses, but instead, Reese turned it into a viral debate club. No standing ovation, no clapping, just stone cold vibes. Was it shade, a power play, or the ultimate plot twist in basketball drama? Buckle up, this one's messier than a Kardashian reunion.
And Candace Parker jersey retired. Wow. Candace Parker really one of the GOATs. You should have wore the damn shirt, Angel. That's messed up, man. That's tight foul. That's foul. That's hard, though, the jersey going up. That's hard right there. That's super hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Angel Reese not rocking with it. This is Candace Parker tonight at her jersey retirement. Man, that's dope that she got her jersey retired, man. That's well-deserved. She brought a championship there, man. Candace Parker's a freaking living legend.
Candace Parker's jersey retirement was supposed to be one of those untouchable nights in basketball history. You know, the kind of night where even the popcorn vendor pauses mid-scoop to clap. A night when legends are honored, when fans wipe tears with overpriced arena napkins, and when everyone pretends they suddenly loved women's basketball before it was cool. But of course, Angel Reese had to turn it into a headline, and not the good kind.
To like 10 players, and she put her as the same tier as Brink, and then said she has a potential to be an S tier player. Like, she literally said, during her tier list, said Angel has the potential to be an MVP candidate. Well, that wasn't good enough. But, yeah. She got rage baited by people online, and then she started retweeting like personal shit about Candace Parker as well. Like, she started retweeting like, oh, Candace is just jealous of Angel that she stole her vet and all this. Like, she started retweeting personal stuff about Candace Parker. And now, during the warm-ups, they're all celebrating Candace Parker and Angel.
Instead of celebrating a two-time WNBA champion, a finals MVP, and an icon who basically put women's basketball on the cultural GPS, Reese decided to treat the ceremony like she was waiting in line at the DMV. Picture it. Candace Parker is standing there, glowing, emotional, receiving the ultimate recognition that says, "You've done it all, you're a legend, welcome to forever." The crowd is on its feet, cheering like they just found out Beyoncé is performing for free. Former teammates are smiling, proud, reminiscing.
A lot of you all don't really care to watch or even pay attention to the other players or teams. So I just wanted to do a quick update on something crazy going on tonight with Candace Parker getting her jersey retired against the Aces, who are also on fire right now. And then we'll make our way back to Candace Parker and everything that's going on with Angel Reese's fan base not liking Candace Parker once again, booing her in the comment section. Oh.
And Angel Reese? She's sitting there like she just got grounded and had her phone taken away. Not clapping. Not cheering. Not even a polite nod. Nothing. Just cold-blooded, arms crossed, full I don't care energy, like a teenager forced to attend a family reunion. And the cameras caught it. Of course they did. Because in the year 2025, if you so much as blink weird during a public event, someone's going to screen record it, put clown emojis around your head, and upload it with a caption that says "this you" within 5 minutes.
Candace Parker's a living legend. Angel Reese, you out here disrespecting and you still missing layups. Like, come on, you gotta get real now. You gotta get real now. Don't be getting crazy with Candace Parker. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't even do that. Hold on. Angel Reese. She had some comments about Angel Reese on the telecast today. Let's hear what Candace Parker had to say about Angel Reese on the telecast. Let's take a listen.
What is Angel's potential?
I think it's endless, honestly. You look at her body, you look at her ability to get up and down the floor, and I don't think it's just only...
Now, let's break down how monumentally bad this looks. First, Candace Parker isn't just some random player who played 2 decent seasons and retired with a pat on the back. This is Candace Parker, the face of women's basketball for over a decade. A player who carried the league on her shoulders while the media pretended it didn't exist. The kind of player whose highlights are still being recycled on Instagram Reels by kids who weren't even alive when she debuted. But here comes Angel Reese, deciding that clapping was too much effort. The internet wasted 0 seconds turning this into a feeding frenzy. Fans immediately split into 2 camps. Camp 1, this is disrespectful. You don't snub a legend like that. What happened to respect for the game? And Camp 2. Well, maybe Angel was just tired. Maybe she had allergies. Maybe she was thinking about dinner. Right. Because nothing says support like looking like you'd rather be scrolling TikTok than applauding a legend's career. Let's be real. Even if Reese had allergies, you can still clap with itchy eyes. Even if she was tired, you can still stand up for 30 seconds to honor someone whose career paved the way for yours.
Tonight, guys, in this game, we see Candace Parker, okay, shout out to Candace Parker, aka CP3, get her jersey, her Chicago Sky #3 jersey retired, okay? Everybody was there in the crowd. I saw, okay, of course, Bam Adebayo, Bam, aka Bam, you know, Bam, Asia Wilson's boyfriend was there. We saw Common, the rapper Common, alongside Jennifer Hudson there. It was some people, it was some important people in the building to be there to honor Candace Parker getting her jersey retired, okay, because she's a phenomenal player. But I really wish this game was just, you know, it had better pace to it, okay? First of all, we could have won because the Las Vegas Aces, they was bricking. They were bricking. It was so many times, there's so many transition plays, specifically in that third quarter, where the Las Vegas Aces would have that possession of the ball. They would try the 3-point.
There are 0 excuses here, unless she was physically paralyzed in that seat, which she wasn't. She chose this. She went full Ice Queen on Candace Parker's big night. And that's where this gets deeper. Because this wasn't just one moment of bad body language. This looked like a generational statement. Candace Parker represents everything old school about women's basketball: hard work, consistency, class, leadership, making it cool for future stars to shine. Reese probably thought she was making a silent power move. Like she was above the ceremony, too important to participate. But instead of looking like the queen of the next era, she looked like the ungrateful rookie crashing the wedding reception and refusing to toast the bride. The jersey is retired. History doesn't care whether Angel Reese clapped or not. The only one who loses here is Reese, because now her name is attached to the words disrespect and Candace Parker for eternity.
Man, they are retiring Candace Parker's jersey tonight, and honestly, I don't think any of the fans like it, man. And I can't lie, it seemed like it's more so Angel Reese fan base, and they're kind of mad at what she stated about Angel Reese being a C-tier player, which I'm like, man, fam, that is a basketball take. Some of these people are acting like she called her mother out. She talking about her family. Like, fam, she made a basketball take. It's fine.
Of course, Reese stands jumped in to defend her. They argued that maybe the cameras caught her at the wrong moment. Maybe she clapped before, maybe she clapped after, maybe the angle just made her look bored. Sure, maybe. But the footage doesn't lie. You don't need to be Sherlock Holmes to see the indifference radiating from her body language. And let's not forget, Angel Reese is already on thin ice with fans. She's been painted as the villain of women's basketball more times than Disney has remade Cinderella. Jersey retirements are sacred in sports. Which is rich, considering Reese is benefiting from the very foundation Parker helped build.
You can see right here. Now, Angel Reese, man, she's standing on square business, y'all. So now, Candace Parker, today is her... Today is Candace Parker Day in Chicago. Chicago Sky retires Candace Parker jersey. As you can see, everybody's wearing the Candace Parker shirts, but Angel Reese. Now, do you blame her? Absolutely not. I ain't gonna blame her. But and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Angel Reese went out her way to show Candace Parker love over and over again. She said in countless interviews, she loved up to Candace Parker.
This is like sitting at Thanksgiving dinner, eating the turkey your grandma spent 6 hours cooking, and refusing to say thank you because you didn't like the stuffing. It's petty, it's childish, and it makes you look ungrateful. The irony is, Reese desperately wants to be seen as one of the future faces of the WNBA. Congratulations, Angel, you've just ensured that Candace Parker will be remembered for greatness while you're remembered for refusing to clap at her retirement. Not exactly the legacy you were hoping for. And here's the kicker. The WNBA is still trying to fight for mainstream attention. These moments are opportunities to show unity, to celebrate, to pull in casual fans who might finally pay attention. But thanks to Angel Reese's attitude, the storyline isn't Candace Parker honored. It's Angel Reese disrespected Candace Parker. Clips of Reese sitting there with the enthusiasm of a soggy sponge went viral faster than any highlight reel she's ever had.
Yo, so Candace Parker had her jersey retired last night in Chicago. Shout out to the legend. Listen, if y'all remember, probably about a month ago, a little over a month ago, Candace Parker made some comments about Angel Reese and how she was classifying her as a C-level player and just classify her as an offensive rebounder. So, which, it just came off as, not really giving Angel Reese full credit for everything that she's been doing. So a lot of people had a lot to say.
Memes were crafted within minutes. Reese photoshopped into a frozen statue. Reese photoshopped at a funeral. Reese photoshopped at the North Pole, holding a sign that says, "I'm too cool for history." And just like that, Angel Reese's moment of supposed dominance turned into a comedy goldmine. Fans, analysts, and even casual observers who don't watch a single WNBA game suddenly had opinions. Except, here's the thing, there's a fine line between individuality and being a walking PR disaster. Reese didn't just cross it. She moonwalked over it while juggling flaming torches. She came up in a world where respect was non-negotiable, where you never, ever made someone's retirement about your attitude. Angel Reese, on the other hand, is Gen Z personified, unapologetic, loud, self-centered, and thriving on controversy. Candace's night was about gratitude, history, legacy. Reese's reaction screamed rebellion, attitude, and, most importantly, I'm the headline now. Except in trying to claim the spotlight, she managed to turn herself into the villain nobody asked for.
Angel Reese didn't wear the Candace Parker t-shirts and now everybody's mad at her about that. Candace Parker has a podcast with Angel Reese's op, Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston plays for Indiana, she's a big. Angel Reese played for Chicago Sky, she's a big. You guys have a podcast together, and your first 2 episodes you talk about me not in a glowingly light. You name me a C-tier player when numbers are starting to come out and we're starting to see a lot of who we call to be GOATs and superstars have really similar numbers to Angel.
And the irony is almost Shakespearean. Reese benefits from the very platform Parker helped build. Every young fan who idolizes Angel Reese is only able to do so because of players like Candace, who paved the way for women's basketball to be recognized on primetime sports networks. The part where Reese gets endorsements, attention, and viral fame? That exists because Parker spent years ensuring the league mattered. Was that a subtle frown, or the expression of someone deeply contemplating whether pineapple belongs on pizza? Every detail became fodder for public judgment. They claimed she wasn't disrespectful, that she clapped later, that maybe she was reflecting internally. Sure, internal reflection during a public celebration is a bold move, but the public doesn't get a participation ribbon for thinking quietly. This is live television, social media is watching, history is watching. If your silence is louder than applause, guess what? Your silence becomes the story. And in Reese's case, it's a story of epic bad judgment.
There's some speculation that the beef, silent beef if you want to call it that, with Angel Reese and Candace Parker is still going on after seeing Angel Reese not wearing the Candace Parker retirement shirt. Woo. All right, so this video has been going pretty crazy right here, man. Let's take a look at what's going on right here. So you have Angel Reese here in the middle. Everybody wearing the Candace Parker retirement t-shirts or shirts, if you want to call it that, long sleeves, right? You see everybody getting it in. I thought the mascot even had one on. I think they do. Now you do have Michaela right here. She's covering it, you know, halfway open. But everybody else has their jackets off, warmed up in the retirement shirt.
The backlash wasn't just online. Former players, commentators, and casual fans alike weighed in. And the message was consistent: if you're going to play in this league, you better understand that some moments transcend you. Some nights aren't about your highlight reel, your brand, your social media presence, they're remembered forever. Parker's number will hang in the rafters, immortalized. Angel Reese's reaction? Also immortalized, just in a much different way, as a cautionary tale of disrespect, self-absorption, and bad timing. Future historians, or maybe just bored YouTube commenters, will look back and say, remember that rookie who didn't clap for a legend? That's not exactly Hall of Fame material. Is this a teachable moment, or just another TikTok scandal waiting to happen? The conversation goes beyond the court. It's about values, tradition, and what it means to be a professional athlete in a world where every move is scrutinized by millions. But let's zoom back to the main point. Angel Reese humiliated herself. No amount of stats, no viral clip, no highlight dunk can erase the image of a player refusing to celebrate a legend.
And look, she walked up, checked the temperature at the LA sports game when she got her jersey retired with the Sparks.
Yep.
The energy was a bit off. And I've been saying for months, I try not to really go there, but I've been noticed. I said, why Candace Parker energy is different with Angel Reese? Like, you can tell, like, there's something there. You just don't want to say it. I don't really like cooking up nothing. If it ain't there, it ain't there. I ready for it to expose itself, like come out and reveal itself. You feel what I'm saying? And
yep.
It did.
Every time her name comes up in discussions about WNBA greatness, this night will be the footnote. Candace Parker's night will be remembered for her career. Reese's moment will be remembered for her audacity to sit in silence. And isn't that deliciously ironic? Reese probably thought she was making a bold statement, establishing herself as untouchable, showing that she doesn't need anyone else's approval. Twitter was ablaze with remember to clap memes. Candace Parker's entire career has been about setting an example for younger players. Every time she gives advice, every time she leads a team, every time she shows grace, it's all about building a better future.
Why are you using her name for clips when you're Candace Parker and Aaliyah Boston, NCAA champion? You're on America's team. Two-time All-Star, three-time All-Star. Aaliyah Boston, three-time All-Star. So maybe she doesn't. Well, why does she have to wear that shirt? That shirt was passed out throughout the arena. And yo, you have a podcast. That's what I don't get. People are not seeing. Like, you have a podcast with Aaliyah Boston. I battle her night in, night out. We have to go against each other. Maybe I have different views of you now because Angel played in Candace Parker's first jersey retirement game. And Candace Parker only was talking to the LA players. Angel ran over there, busted through, and made sure she gave Candace Parker her flowers. Make sure she congratulated her, gave her love. So she did do that. And then for Candace Parker to now come up with this podcast with Aaliyah Boston, and they're talking about Angel again, the first two episodes, calling Angel a C-tier player when Angel has broken records by Candace Parker and achieved things that Aaliyah Boston has not achieved. Maybe she feels like she's slighted.
Angel Reese, by sitting there with zero acknowledgement, sent the exact opposite message. I don't need guidance, I don't need respect, I don't need history. And the world watched and said, yup, you've just peaked in bad decision making. Finally, there's the personal side. Imagine being Candace Parker, giving the moment of a lifetime, and seeing a star you once inspired treat it like a mandatory Zoom meeting. So, as the lights dimmed and Candace Parker's banner hung high, Angel Reese left the arena, still trending, still viral, but for all the wrong reasons. She didn't just miss a moment, she created a meme factory. And here's the kicker, Reese probably thought she was sending a power move, a statement that she's above it all. Instead, she's given the league, fans, and every future player the ultimate cautionary tale: don't disrespect greatness. Because Candace Parker's career is forever, her banner is forever, and Angel Reese's awkwardly frozen posture? Also forever, etched into the annals of social media infamy. So congratulations, Angel. You're now legendary, just not in the way you imagined.